Hello, everybody. It's time. It's time for the Celtic Rain Radio Show, and we are on. That's right. Tonight, we are going to be focusing on three wonderful artists and having a great, great time. So I encourage you to come and have a great time with us. You do know that if you would like to send music to me, you can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. All you have to do is be a small label or independent artist, and please be family friendly, meaning please no cursing. Let's not make fun of people. Just not worth it, right? If you're not watching from YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/C for channel/Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. You'll be able to subscribe and hit that little bell. It'll tell you exactly when we're going to be on. It's like magic. Anyways, needless to say, it is going to be a wonderful night. We are actually going to be listening to several beautiful songs and having a great time tonight. First, we're going to listen to Salaman. Okay, I'm going to try this. Ready, guys? Salamanca. Salamaca. It's a Spanish tune. It's a tune by Moher from the Phoenix. And then we have Praise Awaits You by me. That's right. And I wrote this in college, and I recorded it in college with some friends. And then we have Lon Duhub, which means Blackbird, by the Celtic Girls. Some absolutely just wonderful, wonderful music coming your way. I know it's one of those times when you just have to be like, okay, let's do this. Let's make beautiful music on the Celtic Rain Radio Show, because, that's kind of what we do here. We put out beautiful music for you guys to listen to so that we can always, always, always have a great time here at the Celtic Rain Radio Show. Here we go.
we sing. Let righteous voices sing your praise, and pure of heart know your ways. Our glorious hands we lift to you, our glorious praise to you we'll sing. Praise to you, praise to you. Hands lifted up on high, flowing from above. Praise to you, praise to you. Hands lifted up on high. Praise to you, praise to you. Hands lifted up on high, flowing from above. Praise to you, praise to you. Hands lifted up on high. Hands lifted up on high. Hands lifted up on high. Landu shentrana oi, togna skjan vrishte ser Jesus, fatori, ba u afeo samtiga tokari. Landu shentrana oi, togna skjan vrishte ser Jesus, fatori. Afel samtiga tokari. Landus they Stagnu last du now samtiga tokari. Bau afel samtiga tokari. Bau afel samtiga tokari. Bau afel samtiga tokari.
Hello. So beautiful, just absolutely beautiful version of Blackbird. Gosh, just a beautiful version. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about Mr. Buck Rogers. He's been on pretty much every year, about twice a year. He's a great, great guy. Love him to death. One of the sweetest guys you will ever meet in your whole life. Just a really, really sweet guy. And we are going to be able to show some of his beautiful, beautiful music. I know it's one of those things. So I wanted to go ahead. He's an Indiana boy too, and he actually records here in Indianapolis over at Adam's Place at Playground Productions. So it's one of those things that keep it in the family, right? One of those great things. So we're going to actually play a video by him called Walls. This one is he's a guy with a guitar. He writes good old folk music. So let's listen to a little bit of his beautiful, beautiful music. Here we go.
and the home of the brave, to keep out or enslave. We crushed the Berlin Wall. It is the best. In the land of the free and the home of the brave, we should not be building walls to keep out or enslave. We crushed the Berlin Wall. Now you see.
So sorry, connection went crazy, but I think I have fixed it. A little bit of storm problems, but sometimes that's how a live show goes. Let's go back to a little bit of Buck Rogers Jr. and we will just start this again. You guys ready? Let's have a little fun. Okay, here we go. We're just going to start this again, give Buck his time. Nice. It's a great time. Hopefully he'll be on there. Can't see him, at least you can hear.
We should not be building walls to keep out all and fought a civil war to make folks free. Now you say this is the best for
our southern bound.
So yeah, guys, just give us a second. For some reason, things are just going crazy. So we're gonna start in the middle of the song for you, and let's see if this will happen. If this will happen, then great. If not, then we will keep going from there. But sometimes you just have to figure out all the little things as they go along. You know how things go. I want to keep going because you got a little taste of the walls, and now we're gonna listen to another song by him called "A Farmer's Field." So sometimes you just have to go on with your life and have a great time. But this song that's going to be coming up is also by Buck Rogers Jr. It's called "A Farmer's Field," and if you know anything right now, I mean it's farming time. People are starting to farm. They're having a great time. They're putting in their crops and growing stuff, and it's an Indiana situation, isn't it? So, needless to say, it is what it is. I know it's one of those things that you just kind of have to hope for the best, and there you go. So let's do a little bit of the farmer's field right now. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Cross your fingers, everybody. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Well, it seems that my program is not wanting to work correctly tonight. So, what we're going to do is just go ahead and play through our next set of music. Let me go ahead and tell you what's coming up next. We'll see what's happening here. And while we're doing that, then I will go on the back end and try to figure out what's going on. We're going to listen to Dylan Went to See Him Play by Buck Rogers Jr. And we have Shine Your Light by Sacred Shaman, Words of a Child by Ginger Ackley. And while that is all playing, let me figure out what's going on with all this craziness, all right? Thank you guys so much for understanding, because sometimes it hasn't happened in a long time, but sometimes, well, sometimes we have a little bit of technical difficulties because this is, well, it is a live show. And as you know, sometimes live shows can go a little crazy. So here we go. Let's play a little bit of music for you. You guys ready? All right. Let's have fun. Right now. Coming on, come on.
Dylan went to see him like Woody Guthrie. Then he really didn't know Pat from the inside. He didn't know he was in Korea or the Marines. He only knew his song from the outside. Bob Dylan went to hear Pat Webb play in a New York club on a dark and stormy night. He was left alone. The radio was his home. Heard his soul in the darkness of the night. Here's a song about a guitar man, singing songs and breaking women's heart. Oh, he was tough as nails, wind at his sails, picking a guitar apart. Bob Dylan went to hear him in his New York days. Man, Pat Webb could really sing and play. He sang a song from the heart about some broken days, and he raised a good son along the way. Here's a song about a guitar man, singing songs and breaking ladies' hearts. Oh, he was tough as nails, wind at his sails, picking a guitar apart from the heart. Bob Dylan went to hear him play songs about a working man, something about the grapes of wrath, and a song called This Land. It was Pat Webb, blues folk singer, guitar in hand. Bob Dylan
Sometimes the smallest voice is the one that must be heard. Sometimes the soul endure. Sometimes we need to the words of a child. Looking out my window on a hot and dusty day, I hope that when the sun goes down I can go outside and play. My teacher says we can do some things to help our world stay cool, so I'll be working very hard with all my friends at school. Sometimes the smallest voice is the one that must be heard. Sometimes the smallest hands make the things that will.
Okay, so what we're going to do, because tonight does not seem to be working, my internet is going insanity. So what I'm going to say is this. Some nights you just have to realize what's going on and be like, you know what? Maybe it's a night to be off. I'm going to keep this this actual set, and all of this music will be played again in a couple weeks. Okay, and we will do this focus. Now next week I'm actually going to go see Stevie Nicks in concert, which is one of my like bucket list things, and she's coming on a Tuesday night. I know. So, needless to say, I will be going to see Stevie Nicks next week, and there will be no Celtic Rain radio show. But what will be happening is the next night we have a guest, and the night after that, I'll just replay the show, and hopefully the weather will be great, and the internet will love me, and we will do all the things that we're supposed to do, and it'll all work beautifully, and it'll be what it is. But I'm going to call it, because there's a time in your life when you need to say, this isn't working. And tonight, it's not working. It's okay. It's all right, because we can always do it again. There are lots of Tuesdays. And I have several that I can actually put this show on. So for all of the guests that are, and all of the artists that wanted to get their songs played, don't worry. I'm literally just going to take this and do it again. And so we'll just start over from scratch, like it never happened. Because for some reason tonight, it doesn't want to happen. So thank you for understanding, because sometimes a plan just doesn't work out. So know that we're not going to be here next week, because I will be at Stevie Nicks. Love you. But the week after, I will be back with much more music and beautifulness. And then this will be one of the shows coming up in June. Okay? So this will be one of the June shows. I just, something happened, and the internet gods do not like me tonight. It is what it is. I know. It's just crazy. But I tried. And Stevie Nicks next week, and then we'll be back the second Tuesday in June. Okay, so just take a break next week. Go and watch one of the shows you haven't watched. I've got tons on YouTube you can go watch. Be like, oh my gosh, I missed it. Well, guess what? You can still see me. There are so many shows on YouTube. 3.5 years worth of shows. Go watch one of the ones you haven't seen yet. That's a perfect thing. You can actually do that tonight too, because the internet gods might like you. They don't seem to like me tonight, but they like you. So you go watch one of the old ones that's been already from the last 3.5 years. And then next week you can do the same thing, unless you're at the Stevie Nicks concert, because if you are at the Stevie Nicks concert next week, I'll see you there. That's where I'm going to be. Bucket list, baby. Bucket list. And right now in my life, I need to just have a little bit of fun, enjoy myself, and do my bucket list a little bit at a time. So you guys, I will say this. Remember, next week I won't be here. Stevie Nicks. Week after, we'll just play the show again. All right? Because The internet gods are not liking me tonight. So I'm so very sorry. Believe me, it was a great show, and it's going to be a great show coming in June. Okay? And again, sorry. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Live is live, man. And if the internet hates you, sometimes you got to give up. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Love you. Bye.